Well, edged and through. There was a slip in place, but not near enough for it to have been a chance.
Down.
We're just giving him some space. That is a lovely looking shot. Just pierces the offside. Bowled straight through, just that nagging length from David Willey has done the trick.
Cut across Vince. He tried to work it into that offside gap and he's bowled him. I think James Vince should have been a lot more proactive. You can't stay in your crease all the time. And
I think this comes off the pad and will run away. It's such a quick outfield here. Keep your eye out on the umpire. I know he's giving it runs.
Catch it.
Straight past and through Calvin Harrison, and this will run away for another boundary.
Fantastic shot, really was. Good flow of the bat.
A man who's made his way up to the Trent Rockets, starts with a full toss, nicely put away by Jason Roy. Stoinis into the attack and just helped on its way by Jason Roy.
Yep.
That is a big shot that's going into that new stand, or near enough. It's a good looking shot to start off that 5.
Here again, attack the first ball, puts pressure on the bowler.
What a start again. You can see the intent from the Southern Brave. The first ball, all they're thinking of is boundary. Oh, it's clever. Round the wicket and gets it on the full to finish off another 5. So there's 12 runs from that 5.
Straight through. A little nod of the head from Jason Roy, back in the Australian international.
We're keeping the stumps in play. Maybe a little bit of movement off the seam, but I don't think a huge amount. Jason Roy unable to make contact. So again, it's been the medium pace.
The reverse has been connected with quite beautifully. All the way it goes. Unlucky, that gentleman. Oh, enormous. Absolutely enormous. And 50 it is for Leus du Plooy, his first in the 100 competition.
Well, I might have found the gap as well between the two fielders out in the deep leg side, so really proving to be a good 5 balls for the Southern Brave.
This time a little finer, but finds the hands and very well balanced. Lockie Ferguson down at a deep backward square. A very smart catch.
We can understand what he was trying to do. Wickets in hand, he's a set batter, so really trying to put pressure on the bowlers. That was actually a really good catch from Lockie Ferguson.
I'm sure it's mid-range.
Catch.
Clubbed across the line, and it will find the boundary. Nice strike.
For the Southern Brave off 81 balls. In the air. Looked like a chance on the boundary's edge, but it's gone for 4. A wider line. Powerfully struck and beats wide mid-off.
Well, he'll be disappointed by that, Stoinis.
Almost too predictable with the field. This is aerial. Down, I think. 3 or 4 goes at it, David Willey. The Brave try and come back for 2. Actually, a missed run-out chance as well. It's all going on. That's straight up in the air. This shouldn't go down. And doesn't. Sam Hain. Pace off into the surface. Batters have to create something. Gets away with it. And gets 4. Very inventive shot. Sweep this time. Beautifully played. Will be just a single. James Coles. Valuable runs right at the end.
And take 4 off them. 137 needed.
Oh, absolute freebie. Freebie.
And take another 4 off. 133 to him. As he does once more. Even better this time. It's such a good shot. He's hitting with the spin. That has been timed so sweetly. It's a shot we've seen on so many occasions over the last decade and a bit. Straight through to the man of mid-wicket though. Leus du Plooy, a little bit aerial from root.
There for the taking. Clip over mid-wicket for another 4 in the slot. All he could do, just hit it at that perfect catchable height.
Quick smart. Uppish, but past the man. And short cover point. And 4 more. And maybe a little bit of predictive element to that from Rehan Ahmed to bowl them. Pulled with disdain by Tom Banton. Oh, that was a quick bouncer, and it has been dealt with by Rehan Ahmed.
Root gone. Down the track, uses his feet to Danny Briggs, and that's long.
Yeah, Michael Bracewell, who's at long off, just watched it sail over his head. It's a lovely looking shot.
That's a shot that's gone up in there, the fielder under it, and that's a catch that's well taken, and the dangerous Rehan Ahmed has to go.
But just watch the technique here. He gets himself in a decent position, hands high, eyes level, and takes a beautiful catch. Never easy to do that. Over your shoulder, watch the position, watch the hands, eyes on it, and makes it look really simple. That's a difficult chance, that.
For his first ball. And off the mark with a very, very good pull. Mid-on can't stop it. A poor first delivery, but a good one for Holden in terms of a boundary.
In pace.
That's well bowled. A slog across the line, straight up in there. Easy catch for Jofra Archer.
Trying to go for that big option, hitting it towards the leg side. Jofra Archer is not going to catch that, and another wicket for the Brave.
Up in the air, and Bracewell strikes first delivery, the left-hander.
Oh, man.
That's a bad delivery. A drag down, and Moores onto it really quickly.
Not scoring.
But found the gap. Is a good effort to try and get round from deep mid-wicket, but not able to cut it off. So Tom Banton continuing that fluency. Well, that's out of the ground pretty much. That's got the elevation, it's got the distance, and it's nearly gone onto the scaffolding. Well, up and over the offside. That is a lovely looking shot. It's one of the hardest in the book as well. Well, that's gone through as well. This time backward of square. So back-to-back boundaries. Has that found the gap as well? Good effort out in the deep by Leus du Plooy, but unfortunately still finds the boundary. Well, that is probably the biggest of the day. Just the sound of the bat and the hand speed through the ball.
38 off 20.
Again, picks up that length. This goes a long way back. Again, serious hitting this from Tom Moores. In the gap. I think he bisects the fielders. He does. They're romping home at the moment, the Trent Rockets. Half an appeal, half an appeal. It's more from James Vince.
That line all the way through. Just go past the crowd, please. Yeah, just trips him on the thigh.
Good decision on field by Tom Lungley. Given not out, reviewed. Well, the captain can't moan because he wanted to go for it. I think he had to gamble. Pace on again. Can Vince get underneath it? No. Leus du Plooy will just come round from deep square leg, and a half century for Tom Moores, his first in this competition. Difficult man to bowl to. Caribbean style off the back foot. Out, full toss. Another wicket. They're fighting hard here, the Brave.
Again, he will be disappointed not to have seen this through, but a pit ball that's just gripped this surface once again.
Fielding style, all the way from a maximum. Trent Rockets win their third game in the season.